Testimony today suggested the man accused of helping his son commit murder left the scene, then drove all over the Metroplex, then tried to cover up markings on his truck before he turned himself in. Hello, everybody. I'm Heather Hayes.
And I'm Steve Eager. It's 9 o'clock. By the time Richard Acosta had turned himself in, the accused gunman, his 14-year-old son, was out of town and effectively a fugitive on the run. Acosta told officers he was looking to figure out, quote, what was going on after police released a picture of him and his truck. Prosecutors are working to convince a Dallas County jury Acosta should be found guilty of murder, even though his son is the one who opened fire on a group of teens. They say he knew it was going to happen and helped. Fox 4's David Centendry watched today's testimony and joins us live. David.
Yeah, Steve and Heather, body camera footage shows Garland's police officers appearing almost stunned to realize that Richard Acosta would walk right through the front doors of the department to turn himself in one day after that killing. Body camera footage shows Richard Acosta turning himself in to officers at Garland Police Department the day after he was accused of driving his then 14-year-old son, Abel Acosta, to shoot and kill 3 teenage boys inside a convenience store in Garland. Acosta tells detectives his girlfriend dropped him off because he was unsure how long he was needed at the department. Police had been searching for his truck. He admitted it was at a Walmart. Police then seized it. They had been searching for him, even releasing a photo of Acosta and his truck to media outlets.
There's a red box around the marking on the side of the truck.
Retired Garland police detective Robert Duncan testified that there was an attempt to remove an identifiable black marking on the side of the truck.
That was one of the first things I noticed when I saw the vehicle.
Garland PD's lead forensic investigator testified about fingerprint evidence tying Abel Acosta to the store and his father's truck.
So you found the prints of Abel Acosta at the front door of that Texaco gas station and inside the Ram truck that you seized during the investigation?
That is correct.
Much of Wednesday afternoon's testimony placing cell phone data and devices belonging to Richard Acosta at the murder scene.
Yeah, that is a Google location data for Richard Acosta Jr.'s device.
Data later showing Richard Acosta's device traveling across DFW throughout the night and the next day. Richard Acosta and his son have family members who live throughout North Texas, and investigators believe family members helped the teen hide from authorities, and he remains a fugitive. Speaking in Spanish, the father of victim Ivan Noyela says Richard Acosta is just as responsible as his son for his alleged involvement in the murders. Others agree.
He's the parent. Parents, teach their kids what to do, basically.
Others, like the aunt of Xavier Gonzalez, who police maintain was an innocent bystander.
Right now, we are his voice, and we're here to get our justice.
Richard Acosta's attorney has maintained that his client did not know what his son was going to do at the convenience store that night. We are scheduled to hear from Acosta at some point this week. He's supposed to be testifying, according to his attorney.